Alright, hi there, Medicine here, and this is a box opening slash body review of the DollZone Tan Skin Full Set IV and the special event Full Blushed Gray Skin Egg. I just recently got these dolls. I didn't do a box opening video, but you'll see pictures from the box opening in this video, so you can kind of see how they were boxed up and everything. I bought them through Mint on Card on a 6-month layaway, and they came shortly after I finished paying off the 6 months, so around 6.5, 7 months total wait time from ordering to purchasing. So that being said, it's first time I'm getting a very small doll on my own, like not as an event doll. So she is really small. See, very small compared to my enormous SDs. So okay, so here she is without her clothes. She's a very petite figure, very elongated features as far as the body design. Probably because she's kind of like a sprite or a fairy, which is why I got her. She's got the double jointed arms. See the double joints elbow arms. Full range of motion with these very thin little arms. Very good posing. The tiny little wrist has a little ball joint, also good. The hands are kind of basic as far as the sculpt of it, but they're really cute and tiny. Look how little that is. So for them to even get the details that they did in the hands is pretty cool for it being such a small sculpt. I really like it's got an elongated neck, and the collarbone's really neat as far as the details there. Like I said, I got her full set, so she came with the blushing, the body blushing. She's got her head. Her head up, down, left, up, down, right, up, down, tilt it. It's kind of neat with having such a long neck. She's got a little bit more range of motion in her head than some of my other dolls who have shorter necks and thicker necks, so it's kind of interesting. Head plate magnets inside the head cap, and a whole lot of eye putty in there. Ooh. So there's that. She has the 2 jointed torso, 1, 2, which lets her do forward, leaning, a little bit of back, leaning, a little side, forward, back. And as you can see, there's like a blushing line there. And so I've got her little panties on. These were a pain to put on, but let me show you guys the joints on her hips. Sorry. Alright, so here's the second part of the torso, and it's got really neat features her little belly button and the pelvis bone here sculpted, and her back, and boom. So that, and while we're looking at her back, I'll show you her wings. So her wings are also double jointed, which is kind of interesting as far as, let's see the wings here. Whoa. This one does not want to turn around. Okay. The joints in her wings so they can go up, down, and these can move a little independent of that. That gives it just, oh, excuse me. It gives it just a little bit extra range of motion in the wings for posing. They don't hold very strong, so I'm guessing a hot glue suede would help those hold a little bit better, or wired jointings. But for purposes of holding in pictures and stuff, I think they would hold okay for photos and things, so it's kind of neat. And that's her wings. They're kind of leafy. Alright, so down to the hips. You got your ball joints here and here, and it's double jointed up here. See the peanut? Which allows her to pull her knees up really close to her chest, which is pretty cool. As well as hold this kind of a pose. And as you can see, the knee joints are also double jointed, so you've got a double joint here and here, which is a pretty awesome range of motion, actually. However, oh, and then she's got like her ankles, which aren't very, they're not very posable as far, they're just regular ankle joints, you know, classic. And of course the tiny little feet. Look how little that feet is. Jeez. I really am surprised at how much I like her body. It's kind of got like an anime feel to it. So every time I'm playing with her, I'm imagining like some fun Sailor Moon type pose or something like that. But as far as range of motion, I haven't been able to get her to stand on her own yet, actually, because her knees keep buckling. All of those joints, being that she's got the two double joints, is actually making it very difficult to get her to stand without, like you see, without her buckling in on herself. But for sitting poses, she is awesome. The wings also kind of interfere with her standing ability because they're heavy. Like, I mean, they're not super heavy, but for balance, they don't really help with the standing. I'm going to keep playing with her, maybe on a better surface. This isn't a very good surface. I have carpet and this to stand her up on, but we'll see if I can get her to stand. And I'll take a picture if I can so you guys can see if that's possible. But other than that, I absolutely adore her. Everything else about this little tiny doll. I think she's fabulous. So, like I said, I got her full set, full body blushing, and she's tan, resin. So that's Ivy. And then here is Egg. So, Egg was an event I got as an event doll. The doll's head comes off here. So, see in there, magnets and a little hook, S-hook. So that holds on really, really well, actually. Really cute blushing. It's kind of like a wine red with a lot of gold accents. She came with these yellow eyes. She had eyelashes, but they got stuck in the putty and I lost one, so I just took them out and not bothering with them. But head has got a joint on the neck up here, so the head can look down, up, side to side, up. So nice range for it being like just a single joint on the head. There's a joint here in the neck and the torso, so that also adds a little bit more range of motion to the head. So, and you can see, because this is a full, like a complete blushing, you can see where the joints aren't blushed, which is fine because with movement those are going to get scratched off anyways. But I really liked the gold and the dark colors, so I'm glad I went with it. The arms have joints here and here, and they're full range for that, as you would expect for arms or shoulders. These back legs don't have any joints; those are just sculpted legs. The wings also are single jointed, but it also offers a decent amount of motion, which is kind of nice. So, which is cool because you can pose it in a bunch of different ways with the wings. So lots of different range of motion with the wings, just nice. And then the tail has a joint here, just the one joint. So you can kind of move it a little bit. Just a little bit of mobility, not a lot. So, there you have it. So that's a quick and dirty body review of the DollZone Ivy and the DollZone Egg dolls. Like I said, I'm really happy with them. These are probably going to be my last dolls for a good while. I've been really focusing on being a mom and doing the writing thing, so I kind of don't have a lot of time for my dolls, so I just which is why I've been getting full sets and full blushing, is so that I have them, they feel complete without me having to put the time into them like I was doing. And I like this. I like how the blushing turned out on Ivy. Someday I might try to do something different with the wings or whatever. I also like the blushing on Egg, but we'll see where they go. I got these specifically for, I got Ivy specifically for a short story that I'm working on. She kind of is similar to fairies that I'm writing about, as far as having the leafy wings. It's very similar to what I'm writing. So that's kind of about her for inspiration for that short story and motivation to get it finished and to try to get it published. So I'll update you if that ever happens. But thanks for watching, and look forward to the photos from the box opening, and look forward to more videos. I have some lined up that I'm going to try to get done. So see you till next time. Bye! Alright, just wanted to show you that I was able to get her to stand on her own. So she can stand, she just needed a good surface. To stand on, and this is pretty cool. Feeling a lot more confident about her sculpt now. I really, really adore this interesting little sculpt. I just can't explain it. I am shocked because I don't really usually like this artistic kind of body, but I feel like there's a tad bit of realism to it. I don't know. But it also has a very anime feel. Like I said, I'm going to be posing her in anime type girl power or magic girl poses. We'll see. So, just wanted to update. She can stand! Yay! That's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.